Alright, so that's that. Let's see what we got. Heart max up. Life max up. Is that it? What else do I have? A ruby circlet. And a gas clad. Yeah. I freaking told you. There was a mist form that gives you poison. Of course, I didn't realize it was so late in the game. Let's see what this restores HP by fire damage. Nah, I think I'll stick with the Dragon Elm. I'm not even sure if there's anything better in the game than the Dragon Elm. Look at that, a nice yellow, fucking putrid, yellow, gaseous death. That's our life now. We're a fart cloud. That's all we'll ever be. I really can't think of anywhere else to go in the game besides, like, mop up the rest of the map. Especially that fucking clock. I was so mad about that clock. But I suppose I should just. Well, I should go to the clock actually, because the clock I think leads up to Dracula, and you know what? I want to beat Dracula. I want to do this. I want to get it done tonight. I don't want to start. I don't want to finish a game like 10 minutes into tomorrow's stream and then have to figure out what else I'm gonna do. I want to have a conclusion here, and I think we're gonna have it. I think that's exactly what we're gonna do. And then tomorrow I'll be back with a new game. Well, either tomorrow or the next day. Maybe I'll take a break, kind of figure out where we're gonna go from here, whether we're gonna move on to another Castlevania game. I mean, we've already done 2, and even before that I was playing Castlevania games, kind of on my own. So I am a little burnt out on Castlevania, and now that I'm streaming stuff, it's kind of exciting to explore the medium and kind of see what I can do with it. On the other hand, I mean, it might be cool to save some games for, like, when I get a crowd. I don't know. That's why I need to take some time and think about it. I need to figure out what would best suit our needs as a stream right now. That doesn't mean I'm gonna start playing fucking Fortnite. I mean, I've played it before. I just can't get into it. I'm terrible at it, for one. For two, it's primarily a multiplayer game, which I don't really like to do a lot of competitive multiplayer games. I'll play like Team Fortress 2 for a couple days straight, and I enjoy that, but typically if I'm playing multiplayer, I like it, you know, I guess I'm more of a co-op guy, or if I'm going to play a competitive multiplayer game, I prefer like fighting games like Street Fighter or Tekken or something. Even though I'm completely terrible at them, I like the idea of them more than first-person shooters. Though that's not to say, I mean, like, I've had some fun times with GoldenEye back in the day. Multiplayer. Time Splitters, I wish I had more time as a kid to do Time Splitters multiplayer. But I never really had a chance. And, you know, well, like, just like the latest Call of Duty or Fortnite or esports friendly fucking game or whatever. I'm just not into it. I mean, you know. Oh, and I love Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers is fucking great. I wish I could play it more. I mean, like, Smash Brothers Ultimate came out, and I have barely played it. Like, I unlocked all the characters, I beat the World of Light, but after that, I've barely even been keeping up with the DLC. I know we got Terry Bogard coming, but it's just, even though I love playing the game, the best part is playing with your friends, like the couch. Even though we don't really do 1v1, they're not into that. I have managed to get everybody away from the items. I think we all kind of agree that items are kind of bullshit. Except for Final Smashes. Well, those are kind of bullshit too, but, you know, it's fun. Well, like, you have some really good times playing on the couch with your buddies. And then, you know, you grow up and everybody has responsibilities. And everybody has obligations or wives or girlfriends or... And certainly, you know, you don't have the time to get together with anybody anymore. I've got one friend. I haven't even seen him in like 2 years, I think it is. Between his full-time job and getting married, he has no time for anybody anymore. And then, like, I got one of my other buddies is out in Boston. I mean, not Boston, the town that's like a while away from where I'm at. That's not Boston. Forget you heard that. Not that it really matters anyways. Oh. Okay, here we are.
You have done well in making it this far. I would expect no less from the son of our master.
So you are the one who was controlling Belmont?
Yes. I am the dark priest called Shaft.
Shaft.
This world must be cleansed in the forge of chaos.
Why did you make Belmont lord of this castle?
For centuries, vampire hunters have defeated evil with holy power. But if two vampire hunters were to fight each other...
But Belmont's power is supreme among vampire hunters. None other could defeat him.
Exactly. That's why I removed him as a threat, by making him into lord of this castle.
But your plan has failed.
Has it indeed? We'll see what happens after I destroy your weak human side.
What? I thought this was gonna be Dracula. Oh, whatever. We'll just kind of take Shaft and frickin' Shaft him. Oh no, he's invulnerable to my poisonous gas. What? Really? That was quick.
No!
You claim to love the darkness. Go then and dwell there for all eternity.
Edgy.
But my goal is achieved. Count Dracula has come to purify this corrupt world with the searing flames of chaos.
I don't think you understand Dracula, dude. Weren't you already a ghost anyways? And Jesus Christ, stay the fuck down.
Father,
Well met, my son. It's been a long time.
I was hoping we would not see each other again. I can't allow you to leave here, Father.
You have ever been the ally of humans. Have you forgotten what they did to your mother?
Think you I would forget such a thing? No, but neither do I seek revenge against them.
Still uttering the same nonsense. No matter. Now is the time to put aside your weak human side and join me in remaking this world!
Dracula, in the name of my mother, I will defeat you again!
Behold my true form and despair!
This is like the second or third true form that I've seen from this guy. Actually, at this point, maybe like 5th or 6th. But, as you can see, I mean, like, there was kind of a minimum of dialogue, but Dracula's still broken up over what happened to Alucard's mom. Even though he expresses it by turning into a demon and trying to murder her entire race, he's still broken up about it. Oh no, triangles. Oh no, he's impervious to my gas. So where's all this extra flesh coming from that he's got going on here? But I mean, like, if you're looking at the sprite, it looks like he's just kind of sitting in there. So is it coming out of his throne, or is it just kind of coming out of him? He said it was his true form. Nah, I was thinking it was quicker to do the special move, but I'm putting out a higher damage over time here. Just kind of jumping around. There we go.
Go back whence you came. Trouble the soul of my mother no more.
How is it that I've been so defeated?
Because you filled your castle
You
with
have
all
been
kinds of
doomed
weapons
ever
and
since
let
you
me get
lost
them.
the ability to love.
Sarcasm. For what profit is it to a man if he gains the world and loses his own soul? Matthew 16:26, I believe. Tell me, what were Lisa's last words?
She said, do not hate humans. If you cannot live with them, then at least do them no harm. For theirs is already a hard lot. She also said to tell you that she would love you for all of eternity.
Lisa, forgive me. Farewell, my son.
And with that, I've got to wonder. Because Dracula shows up later in the timeline in the Castlevania series. And, I mean, he's still hostile. But then again, with everything that happens in Aria of Sorrow, well, that's a story for a different time. But suffice to say, perhaps Dracula finally meets, but finally gets some sort of peace. I can't tell if he's being controlled more by his own personal hatred, or if he's just being manipulated by the castle. But either way, it's a sad lot that Dracula has.
So you made it.
Alucard, I'm glad you're all right.
I'm sorry. 'Tis my fault you had to fight your own father.
Fear not. I had my own reasons for destroying him.
It must have been painful for you.
Indeed. But you must always remember that the only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
I understand.
Alucard, what will you do now?
The blood that flows in my veins is cursed. 'Twould be best for this world if I were to disappear forever.
I see.
Farewell then. We'll not meet again.
Alucard?
Don't you want to go after him, Maria?
No, it's best this way. I can't ease his torment. Someday, perhaps, we will meet again. And on that day, maybe.
I see.
Let's go. Everyone's waiting for us.
Yes. Let's get out of here.
So, despite everything that happened, Alucard was still not able to leave the past behind. He fears more for what he might do if his blood were to take control of him, if he were to ever allow his vampiric side to take control. And so, for the sake of the world, at least through his reasoning, he seals himself away. Will he resurface later? That's a question for another time. But I think for now we'll have to be content with the answers that we just got here in this particular timeline. Unless, of course, you played the other Castlevania games, in which case you probably already know what happens. So, you know, rest assured. I mean, like, it just goes to show you, like, just because you're immortal doesn't mean you're able to let go of any sort of pain or trauma that happened in your past. I mean, Alucard is like over at least 300 years old, because, well, maybe 400 years old or so, because he was grown during Castlevania 3, which happened at least 300 years before the events of this game. And you know, he even through all that time, he's still not able to forgive his father or put the question of his own bloodline behind him. I mean, I can understand not being able to forgive his father, because Dracula keeps coming back every 100 years or so and tries to destroy the earth. But at least you think maybe he would at least be able to forgive himself. But he just hates his vampiric side so much that he doesn't think he deserves to live. Now, I mean, like, obviously there's no immortals in real life, so it's unrealistic, but it is an interesting approximation of what would happen if someone were to be in the same situation as Alucard. Well, either way, that's pretty much a wrap. We're gonna wait till the end of the credits. I'm gonna see what percentage we're at. And I think we're just gonna leave it at whatever percentage we are. It's definitely not 200.6%. But we should be pretty up there. We should be like 190 or so. Unless I was missing a whole lot of hidden stuff, but I don't think I was. Except for that fucking clock. Other than that, I mean, once we check that out, I'm gonna call it a night for the stream. And either tomorrow or Tuesday night, we're gonna pick up again with a new game. I might start the stream a little bit earlier in the day. I've been starting them kind of late, which only gives me a certain amount of time to stream. I mean, I have no problem staying up late, but I do have to respect my neighbors and my roommates and all that, or my roommate, I should say. So we'll see. 186.9. You know, I thought it would be higher. But, well. What the hell. Still, that's pretty much it for my Castlevania Symphony that I played through. All that's pretty much left is going through the, all the, you know, the extra rooms that we missed, picking up loot that we won't be able to use on anything that we haven't confronted before. So I'm just going to leave it at that. The game that we pick up with the next time I stream could be pretty much anything. I don't think it'll be another Castlevania. At least not immediately. I'll definitely do more in the future. But I think I kind of want to step away from Castlevania for a bit. I'm thinking... I do kind of want to do Disco Elysium, but I'm not sure how well that will translate to YouTube. But maybe I could just put the whole VOD up on YouTube and not worry about splitting it up. Because I think it's harder to split up, well, I'm not very good at splitting them up anyways, but it's easier with an action game than it is a pure RPG. By the way, so we're not sitting here for 30 minutes. We'll just say that whatever game that comes up next time I stream will be a surprise, and leave it at that. For now, this is Mogwaimon signing off. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Bye.